I grew up in a family where we went to church, but we didn't, reflect Christ in a sense, So in that standpoint, it was just like, it wasn't serious in a sense. It wasn't fruitful. It wasn't, a relational standpoint. It was just something that we did. And then I would say about after my father passed away when I was 5, that kind of left me empty in the sense of just like love. And as my teenage years come on, I start to, seek, my happiness in certain things, and that left me unfulfilled. And, I left college, and then where I sat down and reflected more on myself, but then I stumbled down a hole and even more due to the circumstances. I kind of was, on the brink of like breaking, and then I came across Tanner Callahan, my best friend, and eventually got together to a Bible study, and we spoke, and he asked me, he goes, "Do you believe you're saved?" And I was like, "I believe, but like sometimes like when I fall short, like how can I believe that I'm saved? Like Christ doesn't want a mess. I try to clean myself up, then come to Christ, not realizing that he wants me as I am, for the cleaning, for his works." From there, it was still kind of wrestling. And then I went on a Utah snowboarding trip with my buddies, and I was on a ski lift, and I was super quiet. And my buddies just kept saying, "What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Why are you upset?" I'm like, just be quiet, really. Like, I'm not nothing's wrong with me. But in that moment, if me just being still and seeing the mountain ranges and quietness, I kind of heard him and just like I'm here, like I'm with you. And then from that moment, I let go of a lot of things to say like, Jesus is here. I have the Spirit within me, and then now I'm here at Emmanuel. And ever since coming here, it's just been the fruit that the Lord has produced is surreal. My rant testimony, I wrote like, have you ever been in a room full of people and felt like you were alone? But now it's like I'm in a room full of people, and I'm just like, I feel like the love and I feel the presence of God in there. So it's just so fulfilling. Kids ministry was kind of like answer prayers in a sense. I love it. Like when we're sitting there talking about a story, I'm sitting there just like I'm one of the kids, because like I'm still learning, and I'm always going to be a sponge when it comes to understanding the word and having new insight. And it's encouraging for the kids as well to see someone that they look up to, like, oh, Mr. Diaz is actually engaged. He's not just here just to fool around and stuff like that. So the kids pour into me sometimes just of how their energy is and how their enthusiasm is for the Lord. Everything has its part into it. So like the fact that whether it's worship, whether it's serving, like the donuts, like Pastor said one time, there's all a purpose in all of this. To see the community so tight knitted it's amazing.